I don't understand why the fuck. I don't have time to figure this out right now.
Ask. I really.
Go ahead, ask.
Wait, you get one time trying to figure out what?
Why this keeps going out.
That's what you get.
And I can't click right here.
That's what you get.
It's like some sort of auto lock thing that I can't configure right now.
It's all karma. Because you remember you on the first episode,
I'm very
y'all
tech
was talking
savvy,
about me.
But we can't do that right now.
So tell me about your jacket, your crop top jacket.
So one of my good friends is a stylist. She was styling me a couple years ago, and she found this. It actually had pants. But
we know it had pants. This is a windbreaker. You don't even get this material without a jacket and pants. You got to cut it all out of the same piece.
But I guess I had put it in the dryer too many times, and like the words started peeling, so I had to throw the pants away. But it was a matching bottom, and it was fly as shit. So, but I only have this left, so I just paired it with some jeans.
So how do you get into that though?
It zips. I have like a shirt on under this.
Oh,
it zips like a jacket. It's just crop top.
You know? All right, that's an interesting little. You know what I'm saying? She got windbreaker pants as a crop top. She's not even using the pants as a jacket. She just.
It's pretty dope. I don't think I've seen anybody with it. I wear it occasionally. It's not something that I wear all the time because I'm actually sweating right now. But I don't know if that's because I have anxiety or is it this.
It's probably this heater. I probably should cut that off.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Before I fell in love with the ass, and some don't need no mask. You want it, I gotta just ask. She wanna give loot out. A man took a whole new route. Told her
Welcome back, guys. This is the Terrible 2 podcast. I'm your girl, The Vanilla Dream, and my lovely co-host,
Comedian Mitch.
Okay, and we're back again with some topics. All right. So we're gonna kick today off with plastic surgery. All right.
Ew.
Okay, so everybody has mixed views on plastic surgery, as you know. It's definitely something to do your research about. It can be very dangerous, life-threatening, and, you just have to do your research. Me, personally, I encourage plastic surgery. If that's something that you want to do, go for it.
Have you had work done?
I have not, but I would like to have some work done.
What you want to get done, man? Fuck all the stats and the information. What you trying to get done? You trying to get bigger feet or something?
No, I like my little feet. I would like to have a boob job.
More titties. You got the back to support no more titties.
Personal opinion. And
with your head, just the goddamn balance yourself out. You know you got little feet and then you put titties. God made you how he made
There's
you.
little people with big boobs.
Feet so she can save money on shoes. But you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna have big titties because she.
So if I pop up with new boobs, I'm popping up with new boobs.
The money that God intended you to save on shoes, you gonna spend on bras.
And
it's gonna be too big.
And I would like a little lip. I want a little lip filler at the top, just a little bit. And as I age, I'm not against Botox. That's about it, though. Oh, is getting your teeth done plastic? That's not plastic surgery.
No. See, that's one thing.
Okay.
One thing, yeah.
All right, cosmetic.
I feel like if something is fucked up, like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a cleft palate, plastic surgery is for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no hole in your shit. Get the plastic. If you know what I'm saying? If you get shot, plastic surgery is for you. You know what I'm saying?
For anyone who wants it and they have the money.
God forbid, but if you get a domestic violence dispute, plastic surgery is for you.
Okay.
But if God then made you look like this again, I think we talked about this again. God made you look like this. God made some women out here that don't look like you. God made some fours. He has a sense of humor. He made some twos. He made some. He made it. He made a couple ones.
Okay.
And now, as an 8, 9, 10, depending on how you rank it, world scale, small scale, school. As an 8 and above, you out here talking about some. I need to buy some stuff to do better. Do you know how mad that's gonna make that 1 and the 2?
It's a personal
They
choice.
barely in the game. They sucking dick every night at 4 a.m. because that's when the nigga call, and you out here talking about some. I gotta boost my stats. Fuck that.
But I would.
You are taking steroids. You are ruining baseball. Damn
I'm doing the plastic surgery for me, never for the thought of man or another woman. It's for me. I just always say, do your research. Do your research because
do you believe in God?
I do, and I also believe in plastic surgery. So you should do your research because there's a lot of women who go out the country and they get these botched jobs, but there's places here in the U.S. that do botched jobs too. But if your doctor is not on the website, and it varies from state to state, it's an official website. Every doctor is on that website that's a doctor, and it shows you their malpractice lawsuits, where they've studied, when they started as a surgeon. And if your doctor's not up there, you should not go to them.
So
okay?
Let me ask you a
should
question.
Should not go to them.
How do you feel about white women, or I don't know if it's Caucasian women or white women? How do you feel about white women making themselves look like black women?
Blackfishing.
Blackfishing, like I'm gonna get my lips, I'm gonna get my ass, I'm gonna get everything done so I can look like a sister, and then
because they don't possess those features, and that's what they want to buy. I mean, cool. I guess if that's what you want to do, I don't know if I agree or disagree.
So if tomorrow all the white women was like, you know what, we all need to look like these bitches, and they come out and they all blackfish, every white woman got an ad, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, why? That's what plastic surgery is.
But some women in that community, they do overdo it because plastic surgery is an addiction. And when you have the money to do it, you're going to keep going back. You want to look like a Barbie with double D's, a little waist, and that. Like I said, I can't say, I don't know.
Why does it make you feel better?
I mean, a lot of women suffer from insecurities with their bodies. We have societal pressures from men. Hell, other women. It's so weird. But
who is pressuring you?
Mitch,
I'm talking about you.
I really wish that you could be in the shoes of a woman for just one day.
I wish I could too. Shit, the things I would do. I'd take a shower. I'd be in the shower as long as y'all be in the shower. That's why women be in the shower so long, because I think y'all might be men trapped in women's bodies for a day. You know?
What? Why do we be in the shower for a long time?
Because, like, if I had to be a woman for a day, I would take at least 2-hour shower. I had to explore my body.
Well, no.
I would have to know what's going on. It's only right.
So at the end of the day, if you were dating a woman and she had some work done, I'm not
fucking with no woman getting work done for no reason.
It's for a reason though.
No.
To enhance something that she lacks or she feels like she lacks. So you're against dating someone that has work done.
So like, again, if something's fucked up on you, like we all know that certain people have certain fucked up things, and you want to get that fixed, cool. But like, if I'm dating somebody that look like you, and you talking about I want to get my titties done, no, thank you. I want to.
Okay,
when we die, I want to go. I want to deteriorate with my woman, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You leaving behind your titties and shit, and now I'm in heaven, and you got a
boob job. Because there's some boobs out here that have been done that you wouldn't even know that they're fake unless.
Come on, that's baloney. I'm not going for it. And if you think that I can't tell that they fake, you bring them titties to me. You probably only
know by touching.
Bring them titties to me. Well, that's the whole point of titties. You gotta touch them, like. At the bare minimum, titties are for breastfeeding and nourishing the youth. If you not squirting that bitch across the room, the baby got to touch that titty. So like, even it's all about touching the titty.
You can breastfeed with fake boobs, by the way.
See, that's another thing. I don't want you to goddamn. My baby already got to probably drink out the little bottles and shit, and now you got a plastic bottle in your titty.
You probably have to pump it at that point.
You know how nasty water fountains are? Why? Because they made of plastic, and now you got plastic in your titty. I don't know about the mildew that's in that plastic
titty. But there's
titty.
women who have work done and then have babies. And how do you think those babies get breastfed? They probably just pump it though.
I hope
they
take them titties out.
Man or woman, if you want to get plastic surgery, just be careful and do your homework.
Question.
Yes.
So you dating a man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all finna get married, right?
Okay.
And he just like, I'm gonna get a bigger dick.
I've never heard a man say that. I've been thinking
about getting a bigger dick, you know what I'm saying?
My experience.
I know you're happy with the dick.
Need that.
I know you're happy with the dick that I got, but like, I'm thinking another 2 or 3 inches wouldn't hurt, and then maybe just, bigger balls. If I'm gonna get a bigger dick, why not just get the balls?
I've never heard a man say this though.
I really want to walk down that aisle with the confidence in my suit that like I got 2 more inches of dick and big balls. Like that's what I want to do. How you gonna feel? You gonna be like, baby, I want you to have that dick too.
If it's already big, then
if it's already perfectly fine, then
because no. A big dick.
Again, my dick.
Different.
And time out again, just like you said, it's not about you. It's about me. This dick ain't about you. I'm not getting 2 inches for you.
Past
you
a certain
already have it.
It's just too much. That should be hurting, especially if you don't grease the car up before you put the key in.
Now we worry about pain. We weren't worried about back pain a minute
I want
ago.
you to have a vagina for a day, all right?
Listen.
You would feel me on this.
As a man who's done his research.
What if a man wants to get his dick done? Go ahead.
What if I want to... Yeah.
Nobody talks about this. That's what I'm saying. Mitch, nobody says I want to get my dick done.
Because men understand that God already did the work. If God gave you what he gave you, work with what he gave you. Because what the thing is your dick is perfectly made for your girl.
They don't talk about it because it'd be embarrassing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of dick shaming going on out here, I think.
You can't see it.
Dick shaming, body shaming. We all shaming each other.
You see how you just made that about you? You was like, but it's already big. If it's too big, this not about you. This dick about me. I ain't talking about how big your titties is.
I'm okay with that.
Big.
If you want to get your dick done, you get that dick done. Okay, I'm not here to tell you not to do it. Now, whether I don't know.
What if your man say he want to get his legs lengthened? Because, they can actually make you 2 or 3 inches taller.
So I don't really date short guys.
That's what I'm saying. What if you meet a nigga that's right there on the cusp and he just like, he meets your expectations?
I've dealt with someone short, but he didn't.
What if you fucking with a nigga like I say and he be like, I'm going to get my legs lengthened. I'm going to get 2 or 3 inches.
If you want to get them legs done, get them legs done.
And now he walking like a goddamn polio victim or a man on stilts.
I'm not here to...
He would be like a little T-Rex from long hair. That's what I'm saying.
Hypothetical situations, though.
I've
never heard a man say, I want to get my legs done. Well, a man that I've been around, never heard him say, I want to get my dick done or my legs done.
What if a man say, you know what? I just want to get my nose done.
Go ahead. That sounds more...
So you want your man to be like into this shit too. What if What if your man be like, I don't want to go to the gym, but I'm finna get some goddamn chest and abs put in, so I'm already pacow.
For me, I like a little slim type of guy, so that's just personal preference. So there ain't gonna be no stomach.
I feel like the fucked up thing is women get to have a preference, and
men
women get to have all these
you don't think men have preferences, Mitch?
No. We do, but they don't really matter. It's like
y'all making me sweat in this fucking windbreaker crop top right now.
We say it all the time. Women fuck who they want, men fuck who they can. It's like no, they don't have a fucking preference. Like
y'all do have preference. Fat ass, cute face, big double D titties.
But we will take a regular no ass, no titties, and an okay face on a Tuesday. So it's like we do, but we don't. It's
okay.
It's like giving somebody the rule book and then the cheat code book at the same time. It's like,
okay,
But speaking of all of that,
that's fun to say.
I do feel like women should have the choice to do whatever the fuck they want to do with their body. Even though I disagree and shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like women, you know what I'm saying, should have the choice. And I feel like that slides into our feminist movement topic, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go women. Who run?
All right, y'all. So we're gonna drop a clip.
Oh, show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman. Show me.
Girls.
There's a clip of a woman. It appears that they're on like a subway, bus, definitely public transportation. It's super crowded and they must live in a major city. And she starts screaming at the top of her lungs, folks, show me which one of you is going to be a gentleman. Show me, meaning that she wanted somebody to get up so that she could sit down. In my personal opinion, though, it was just way too crowded at that point. And then the way you're asking, no man is going to want to give you his seat after that. I mean, I guess if you want a man to be a gentleman to you at that point in time, act like a lady. She could have said it a little better.
Was this white? Was this woman white?
Yes.
So,
yes.
like, that's another thing, too. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's tone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because had that been a sister from Georgia, they got on that thing, who the hell boy, somebody better be a gentleman. Niggas would have been moving. It didn't matter how she said, niggas would have been getting their ass up. Like, boy, somebody mama said, get your ass up. So, like, I don't think that it is completely on, like, her approach. I just feel like I feel like ain't nobody want to get up. Okay?
I mean, yeah, but there's tons of men who still give up their seat for women. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen it with my own eyes. For me, for other women, elderly women, pregnant women, hell, just the woman, period. But there's been times I've gotten on public transit and nobody got up for me. But am I asking? I never ask. It should be offered. You shouldn't have to ask, because a man knows when he sees a woman and he's like, should I give her my seat or not? That's y'all choice. But women, we appreciate that. It's very much appreciated to see that happening. And it still happens today.
I mean, I'm a gentleman. My mama raised me right. I would have gave up my seat and shit, even though she's acting like a bitch.
Well,
but I would have been a gentleman about it. I'd have been like, ma'am, you can have my seat, bitch. You're welcome. Like, gentlemanly. You know what I'm saying? That's subtle. Because she approached it wrong, and yes, somebody needs to be a gentleman, but somebody needs to call you a cunt too. Sit your ass down.
So the guy that was explaining his point of view of the video, he was making it seem like nobody should have gotten up, because he's like, oh, women want to be so equal to men, right? So you're equal to us, so that means you don't deserve a seat. And then he brought up an arm wrestle situation, trying to make it seem like, are you going to beat me? No. And it's like, you want to be so equal, stand up then. I didn't agree with that, but
I think that the only reason men and women think that we're not equal, or that it was never equal, is because we devalue the roles of women, or the roles that certain women were playing, the household role, the womanly role.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so when I say we devalued it, it's like, during the feminist movement, we striven. Damn, what's the word? We strove. We're gonna get the word. Neighborhood nigga, put it up there. But I was like, we striven? Strove? But
that was funny.
Yeah, I feel like with the feminist movement, our whole goal was to create equality, and we were already equal. We just had devalued what women's contribution was. And it's fucked up, because now motherfuckers is saying that, like, when men stay home and men do shit like that they suck and they ain't real men. But it's like that again, we're devaluing what that nigga gotta go through. Like, if he holding down the crib, then that nigga gotta do a whole different set of shit. So it's like, I feel like we should put value on both roles, and then we won't have to worry about motherfuckers saying that it's not equal. Now, there is some unequal shit out there.
Yeah, like the wage gap in men and women, and like.
But that ain't got shit to do with men and women. That got shit to do with white men wanting all the money.
I suppose.
You know what I'm saying? They divided us up. They was like, all right, first black and white. All right, now that we got black and white, now let's divide the men and the women. And now that we divided the men and the women, let's start making people gay so we can get some more separation in there and moving. And now they got a whole bunch of groups. Everybody want equality, and all we got to do is come together like butt cheeks and be the shit. That's all I'm saying. We too worried about what the next nigga doing, and do your part.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, shout out to all the gentlemen out there. If you still give up the seat for a lady on public transit or wherever you see fit, shout out to you, because that means a lot to us women. Seriously, I think it's such a gentleman thing to do. Oh, he picked up the mic.
Oh, I got the mic.
Is it because of what we about to talk about next? You have to pick up the mic.
Oh, no, I just had to sit back and I didn't want to leave the little microphone up there. I do got a question, though. Tell me this. What is the reverse or the, every action has an opposite and equal reaction, right? So,
Okay.
what's the reverse? So, if men are, opening doors and giving up seats and, standing in front of bullets and shit, protecting, what is the opposite? If I just see a young lady on the street and I done gave up my seat, I'm not asking for anything in that specific moment, but is there something that women do on their end, that is natural? I guess it's not chivalry. I don't know what you would call it because we don't have nothing for that.
I mean, dang, I don't know how to answer that because what do I look like giving up my seat? Would I give up my seat? Yeah, for an elderly man or someone who clearly maybe has some.
That's just doing the same shit we do.
So you trying to say what do we do that's different?
So giving up your seat, I guess, is known as what is it? Nice, hospitable. What is the word other than chivalrous? It's you know what I'm saying. It's a gender role type thing. So I'm saying
it's genuine, a genuine act of kindness.
I feel
Chivalry was actually the definition if you were a knight to take care of your subjects. So it's like a general term, but now you have to break it down as being a knight, only being a man or a woman, because there were women knights. So the act of being chivalrous was a knight taking care of protecting, opening doors, and then the public took that word.
Well, yeah.
I just feel like women
know.
should go down the street and give random motherfuckers hugs. Hey, how you doing, brother?
I think that would send the wrong message.
No, see, me giving up my seat can send the wrong message. You can think I want you to sit down and then I can put my dick in your
if
face.
a woman goes down the street hugging people, men included, they're gonna think, this is my chance.
That's why we got mass shooters and school shooters. Had somebody walked up to some of these young men and gave them a hug, just, hey, brother, how you doing? You all right?
So how come the hugs just have to be from the woman?
Because a nigga can't hug. If a grown man walk up to another grown man and hug him and ask him, are you all right? His mind will explode.
Because he'll be like, damn, you give a damn about me, another grown-ass man?
It's not even that. It's too many calculations that go through your mind. You like, is this nigga trying to set me up? Why would this nigga be worried about me?
No.
Am I all right? If I'm not all right, do I tell him I'm all right? No, because then that'll be... All of them calculations go through your mind and you just fry.
Since men aren't used to that, you might really think oh shit, why is he asking me? He must care.
That's how a woman thinks. That is the one. Do you see how slow that process was for her? She was like, "Oh, he must actually care." I said that shit too, but that was the 13th thing I thought of. I was like,
Okay, well.
So, are you big on the feminist movement, even though it took away from the civil rights movement?
I'm a feminist. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a feminist too, though.
I'm a feminist. I would definitely consider myself a feminist. Now, there's more feminists who are more feminist than me, but I would definitely consider myself a feminist. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like half and half out here. Some people are feminists. Some people don't care anything about it.
I'm a feminist because the definition of feminist is equal rights for men and women or equality for men and women. I do think shit should be equal. But at the same time, I feel like it will never be equal because
it'll take
women don't propose and buy niggas diamond rings and shit.
But as a man, would you want a woman to propose to you?
If you love me that much, shit,
I'm never doing that. But
because you never want it to be equal, you want it to be preset to what you already have chose, and it's okay because as a man, we've already agreed to hey, we will do this. We just, as men, we agree.
I would rather mop the ocean floor than get on my knees and propose to a man. No. I'd rather mop the ocean floor.
Most men for the first 13 years of their life say the same thing about proposing to women. But then it's
and then y'all end up doing it.
You realize it's bro,
But what's so wrong with the proposing to a woman? From a man's point of view,
because if I already love you and we already rocking together, why I got to give you a diamond? Why we got to make this big spectacle? Why can't we just keep rocking?
Security.
See, you need stuff. I need security too. Secure me.
Marriage is security for both parties, yeah?
So what am I securing?
As a man, you secure a lot of things in a marriage, but that's not we drifting off topic now.
Hey, I just want to say, man, the Vanilla Dream PR person is amazing.
Off topic.
You need to be a politician. She don't answer questions at all. She like a man.
You
gets
don't
a lot
answer
of,
questions either.
like, a man gets a lot of things in marriage. Like what? Girl, that ain't on the topic today.
Should I bring up past conversations that you've said that men get in marriage, including the guac 3000 every day?
No, that was
okay.
That was my argument for what men want. That's never what they get.
Okay.
That's just what we want.
So, okay. Well, that's cool. So,
but I'm a feminist too. Shout out to the feminists. Let's get some shirts. What day is Feminist Day?
I personally don't know.
I'm gonna have my bra girl. We gonna wear bras and we gonna woo. I'm gonna be out there. I'm all about women getting equality. Be equal, baby. Come on. Somebody need to do some shit out here. Cause I'm slacking. I am not doing my part every day. I'm not gonna lie. As a comedian, some days you take days off.
Yeah. Okay. To each his own. So I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Do you care about a spouse's past? How does that make you feel when you are thinking of a woman and you're trying to get super serious? Are you trying to bring up her past? Are you asking questions? Does it even matter?
That's the thing.
Does it matter?
I believe the word.
Doesn't matter.
I believe the word spouse says that we already married. So like, yeah, I care about my spouse's past because I should already know everything in that motherfucker.
What in particular are you trying to know? Does it alter how you feel?
I need to know.
What do you need to know?
I need to know everything that I need to know.
You need to know how many partners she's been with, how many people she I
might
topped
not
off.
need to know an exact
because I don't think men like hearing that.
We don't, but we need to know. These are tough. Relationships are about some tough-ass communication. And if you want to have a strong-ass Claire and Cliff Huxtable type relationship, you got to have some tough-ass conversations. And some of them conversations got to be, baby, I went through a whole phase in high school. I was fucking.
A lot of people go through that phase.
No, I feel like a lot of people who go through the
half
phase
and half.
say a lot of people go through the phase.
Half and half.
But the rest of us don't go through the phase.
Half and half of the population goes through that phase.
What's a whole phase of you?
I mean, I'm a free spirit, so
2 bodies in a week?
I mean, I guess a whole phase is just sleeping with or doing, not even just leaving it to sleeping. Doing whatever you want with whoever you want, not answering to anybody.
Just throwing that pussy and throat everywhere.
If that's how you want to put it, you could still do this and be safe about it.
This is the problem, bro. It's because like
you can be safe about it.
Like this is probably one of the biggest conundrums in the world. Is because like whole phases are necessary for the world to continue to go round.
I think it's necessary for your personal experience.
If women want, it's all good for y'all, but like men are at a crucial age where like they could either become serial killers and just lose their fucking mind and let the testosterone take over and become like or like they could find some hoes and then men
really don't stop hoeing.
Bring you down. Men do stop hoeing. Men give up the game
at like 40.
That's stopping hoeing.
At like 40.
Shit, Kobe played till he was what? LeBron is 38, 37 now. 40 is not that far away, especially if you don't get in the game till you're 18, 20. That's only a 20-year span.
So
you only got enough time
if you hoeing until 40, why does it matter what your spouse was doing?
But I'm not hoeing to, that's another thing. I'm not hoeing to 40.
Well, we know you're not, but we're just speaking for the people that are. I'm not hoeing until 40.
I feel like hoes got to be with hoes, but yes, I do care about my. So if I'm dating, then hell yeah, I need to know what's up. Now, I might not need to know specific details and shit unless it comes to the front door.
Okay.
But like, if you like, you know what I'm saying, if you had a summer in Atlanta where you was just fucking, I need to know not to go to Atlanta. Cause then if we go to Atlanta and niggas looking at me,
It's
why
so many people in Atlanta. Get out of here. That's just like saying that in the DMV. Do you know how many people live in DMV?
It is so many people in Atlanta, but the way pussy work, it attract the dicks that's already been in it. So it's like, I'm going to be with you and you attracting your old dicks. And it's like, one of them, I'm going to cross paths with one of your old dicks. And like, I just need to be prepared to know like what happened so I can be like, nigga, I know everything she did to you. And I told her some new shit. Fuck out my face, nigga. I don't need him to be like, oh, she did woot, 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 nigga. I showed her that. And now I'm sitting there with a stupid ass face because like I like that, but I didn't know he showed you that. Now I'm a dumbass. Now I got to break up with you.
No, I don't think, I mean, it's cool to ask questions out of curiosity, but that shouldn't alter how you feel about them. Me personally, I don't ask how many bodies somebody has because we're adults. It's either I'm going to deal with you or not. Why does that matter? As long as you wasn't hitting women, raping them, kidnapping people.
Wait, that's
it's fine.
Those are crimes.
But it's a part of somebody's past, and this is real
so
shit.
You saying so? Like,
it don't even just have to be sexual. It could be.
Oh, you
overall.
talking about just anything in their past?
Yeah, don't always think in the box about sex, man.
Yeah, I need to know everything about you. That's the
you
thing
can ask
about
certain
me.
questions.
No, that's the thing about me. It's like in that talking phase, and like really like. In any relationship, I'm gonna spend that first year just like diving deep, getting to know you.
It should be longer than a year, but that's a start.
I mean, in a year, in 365 days,
you still don't know a person.
Man, time out. You listen. You know a lot of the goddamn person. You might not know.
You know
everything,
a part,
but
yeah.
they hold at that point. They holding on to their last.
You know a part
Trump
of them.
cards.
You know a part of them.
They might be holding on to the last Trump cards, but they women alone. If you really love a woman and you spend your time with a woman all year, that motherfucker will tell you everything you need to know. Because all you gotta do is be quiet, and she would just talk. In 365 days a year, if you just let your girl talk and listen and take notes, you will have enough on her to goddamn put her in jail for the rest of her life. Goddamn write a dissertation, write an autobiography, do the eulogy at her funeral, tell her mama what she did wrong as a child, all of that.
So men not spilling the beans like that in the first 365 days like a woman?
No. No, are men spilling the beans? No. Men aren't spilling the beans because most of the time we haven't even figured out how to say the shit that we need to say.
Okay.
Like, men don't talk to motherfuckers.
Mm.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
Afraid?
Yeah, and it's like you get in with a nigga mostly, like you said, for security. You want that security and everything. It's like men always feel like if I tell you all my weaknesses, then how can you feel secure? You don't feel secure in the house when a nigga tell you how somebody can get in the motherfucker. You feel secure when they tell you how they can't get in the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like you don't want nobody sells security systems to tell you, look, we have 56 points of entry where they can get in, but the 5 that we're securing are perfect. And you like, well, damn it, I want that one. Like, no. So like men like a lot of times feel like they gotta hold on to that shit. They can't, you know what I'm saying, really open up and feel that. Like, they just say that shit to their son or their child. Men talk to their kids at night. Like, when they have to go in there, they tell their son the shit that they really need to talk to a therapist. And their son just look at them like, damn.
Why? Because it's another male and he would...
Nah, it can be their daughter. It's a person. But they're not really going to judge you because they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But like you're getting it out and you have an experience. It's like, yeah. Like sometimes I talk to my nieces. Like my niece I got 2 nieces and a nephew, and I was holding my nephew, and I was just talking to my nephew like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do. And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm really having a therapy session with you, little homie. And he's just looking at me like, bro, you got some Cheerios. You ain't got nothing to eat. What my mom at? But like, that's how we talk. And then maybe every now and then you talk to your homies.
Okay.
But I'll give you a perfect example of how we, like, it's fucked up. And I fucked this up. My homie put in a group chat that one of his homies died. And he was like, damn, bro, I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, all y'all straight, da-da-da-da-da. My first response before checking in on this nigga or doing anything, my first response was, no, this is what he said. He said, my homie kicked the bucket. Da-da-da-da-da. My first response was, kick the bucket, nigga. How old are you? I had to make a fucking joke.
Okay, yeah.
But now I feel bad because I'm like, damn, I really wasn't there for him. But I felt like he knows that was me being there. Like, hey, bruh,
Did he
I
know
give you
that,
some
though?
laughter, man. You chuckle up, motherfucker.
I mean, pretty much, I'm sure everybody that knows you knows that you're the funny guy. But did he really know that you was there off that comment?
I hope so.
That don't sound too sorry.
That's
Mitch, it was too early. The joke was too early. I'm a person that likes to find humor in everything, despite what it is. But,
I feel like the only reason it wasn't too early is because he may have not laughed in that moment.
Okay.
It may have been one of the moments like, that was not good. But
right.
Next week, he gonna think back like, damn, all the other homies was there for him. He gonna think back like, this nigga Mitch said, kick the bucket, nigga. This nigga had to tell us. He gonna get that laugh eventually, and the delayed laugh is a laugh. Fuck that. If you laugh today or tomorrow, you still laughing.
All right. So,
would you be a step parent?
Okay. Would I be a step parent? At this point in age, no. So a perfect age for me being a step parent would probably be like maybe around 36 or older. And
so like when you out of options.
Oh, I'm never gonna be out of options. Who said that?
You pulling? She said I'm like Blanche from Golden Girls. Even if I'm
I am not gonna be out of options.
At 76, I'm
okay. The list is long. All right. So, me personally, have I tried to do that? Yes. It just doesn't work for me.
Wait, you was already a step girlfriend or something?
Something like that. And it's like you have to literally be sure that you're gonna be in this person's life because eventually those kids, that child, they're going to become your responsibility, whether you think that or not. Long term, yes, you guys are going to be a family. Me personally, I'm just not in a stage in my life where I can do it. Too much lying going on and things like that. Some people aren't upfront. Speaking from personal experience, some people just aren't upfront. They don't like you asking about kids, that they're kids and stuff like that. So me, no. To each his own, though. It's nothing wrong with dating someone with children. I can't do it. Not at this age, 36 and up for me. So, how about you?
Not right now. Hell no. Because, like, when I think about it, it's like if you have a kid, and obviously I'm speaking from the male perspective, that means a man has came in you, and man has created in you, a man has sown his seed here.
Lord.
Like, you will always be tied to that nigga.
Lord Jesus.
I can't even hope that I'm hitting it better because this nigga nutted it. This nigga put a baby in you. He cleared it. So, like, my ego, I guess that's my pride.
Okay.
I'm big enough to admit
man
my
ego.
pride is
the
just
male
not
ego.
gonna let me be like, yeah, boom. Now,
okay,
there are certain scenarios where I may bypass my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If Beyonce called me tomorrow and was like, little nigga, I need you to help me raise these kids, I give some of this. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I have to step in, put on my father role, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, women on that caliber, yeah. And it's really got to be one. And that's tough.
Okay.
But like to think like another man created already. That's like,
that is so small-minded of you, Mitch. Stop.
You don't buy a farm and then just plant it right away. You buy a farm and then you retill it and you put your love in that earth. You probably, most people buy a farm and then they start farming on the other side because that soil over there is already used. It needs to recover.
Please,
so they use this soil over here.
These comparisons.
That's just how my mind works. Like,
we see.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it doesn't. But at the same time, I also feel like you can't pick who you love.
This is
it's
true.
like if you meet somebody and you just love that motherfucker and they got, some kid or kids, like, I feel like you would do it, but I just can't see myself.
Yeah. Okay.
With kids that ain't mine and giving them money.
Yeah, like I said, that comes with you knowing that you're going to be with this person because those children are going to become your responsibility. So,
and then we
agree on this.
That's not because if that little boy go up to the school and he shoot the school up, I'm not going to be on there talking about he's a good child. I'm going to be standing off to the side and me some. Look, that ain't my son. My son over there, my son on the honor roll.
That
okay?
is your son.
That little boy right there, that his daddy over there. Go talk to him.
At that point, that is your son.
That ain't my baby. Like, that's not my son. nature versus nurture, that's a whole different conversation. And I feel like
Okay.
you can't raise another man's son.
Yes, you can.
You can, but not
You
well.
can. Well.
Name one famous one.
Well, thank you for your input on that. I was pretty surprised at what you said. I thought you were gonna say the opposite, like you was for it and stuff like that. But it's cool. Yeah.
I don't have kids of my own.
Neither do I.
And so, like, that's the problem.
Yeah.
If I had kids of my own, I'd be like, maybe.
Yeah, and that's where that probably comes in for most people. But thank you guys for tuning in for another lovely episode with the Vanilla Dream and
Comedian Mitch.
All right, now get the fuck out.
She wanna get flued out. A man took a whole new route. Told her I want her mouth. Been like tryna-